Hi everybody, welcome back to Harmon Speaks. Glad to have you here tonight. I spent the afternoon in the dentist chair, so if I'm hard to understand, well, this is a show about people with disabilities. It's just a new disability. I hope you can understand me. My lips became feelable around 6 o'clock, so hopefully I can make it through this. We are going back this week to talking a little bit about Down Syndrome Awareness Month. And I have a great pair of guests here. We have Mark and we have his daughter Caroline, and they're going to talk to us. Say hi to the folks.
Hey guys.
There you go. There you go. How you doing tonight?
Great.
Good. So tell me a little bit about, let's start with Dad. Tell me a little bit, I know you went through a lot of stuff when Caroline was first born. Just tell me what you're comfortable about. What was it like?
It was different. When my wife was pregnant, we did not do any tests. We did not know that she had Down syndrome. We did not know that officially for a couple of days until after she was born. When she was born here in Knoxville, 17 and a half years ago or so, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you think so.
You're old. Do you need a cane to walk outside? No, you're not old. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
The medical staff told me, my wife, we think she has Down syndrome, but of course they need to, some of the markers were there, the eyes, the hands, the feet.
Sure.
But shortly after she was born, I said, we have some heart issues. She was born with 3 holes in her heart, and I've forgotten VSD, ABSD.
I understand, yeah.
And that was more of our concern than the actual Down syndrome diagnosis.
Right.
It took her 5 or 6 months. It was the end of September when she made weight of 10 pounds and got her to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital where they went into repair during heart surgery. And during the procedure, a small bundle of nerves that controls the pacing of the heart was severed. And her heart did not return to a normal rhythm. They put her on an external pacemaker, and long story short, she had an internal pacemaker set in. She's had some other health issues that sometimes typical children have. But through the years, she's done very well. The pacemaker paces all the time. She's now on her 3rd pacemaker. No, your 3rd. Your original one, and then they replaced it when your lead broke, and then the one they replaced 2 years ago.
There you go. So
the medical staff and medical community around here in Knoxville and over in Vanderbilt has just been fantastic. They meet our needs. And that's her medical story. Caroline's now 17. What grade are you in, sweetie?
I am in 10th grade.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Do you like school?
I do.
What's your favorite part?
I like to see my friends.
Okay.
I also like to eat there also. Sometimes I like to see my friends Grace and Jocelyn. They go there also. Go to our church at Seymour Heights.
Okay. Do you have a favorite class?
I like science and biology because I love to learn. I like math. So I know how to add numbers.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't hear English as a favorite. That's what I used to teach. So you love English too, right? No, okay, you don't have to love it. That's okay. My wife didn't love English either. Okay, well that's great. So you have a lot of friends at school. What kind of activities do you do?
So the activity I like doing, I like to listen to music. Some of my favorites. I take karate.
You take karate?
I do.
Are you good?
Oh, yeah.
Are you really? That's fantastic.
Let's demonstrate on Gary.
Yeah, let's do that. So why karate?
I like karate because there's a couple at our church, Brian and Heidi. They try to do karate, and they made it safe for me because with my pacemaker, I have to I can't do hitting against bars, so that would not be good for me.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a great thing to get involved with. Do you have a certain color belt? I don't know much about this.
I was at a while ago. Now I leveled up. I'm now a gold belt.
You're a gold belt.
Right.
Ah, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's great.
Do you practice every day?
I do every
You
day
do?
except for Thursday.
Why not Thursdays?
Because Thursdays are my class days.
Okay. So you don't have to do it on class day, huh?
No.
Well, that's fantastic. That's great. If Neil makes me mad later, will you beat him up for me?
No.
No, because I'm too nice.
Okay, so you study martial arts, but you're nice, right?
Right.
Okay, well that's fair. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. Tell me about Mark, about coming to Tennessee and how, I know she was born here, but how do people in Tennessee respond to Down syndrome children?
Well, like people anywhere else.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a staring. It's a, I don't want to get too close because I might catch it.
All right.
And I think there hasn't been enough education.
I completely
So,
agree.
but then others are very accepting.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of runs, every which way. I didn't meet an individual with Down syndrome until I was 27 or so,
Okay.
and a beautiful young man.
Uh-huh.
And he since passed. Just the medical acceptance and offerings weren't there back in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
But I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to do it.
Right.
But as we spoke before, our kiddos are more alike to others than they are different.
Sure.
She's Caroline.
Right. Right.
So one of our big pushes, my wife and I's big push is acceptance and awareness. This is Down Syndrome Awareness Month,
Right.
and we've been fortunate to serve, both of us serve on the board of the Down Syndrome Awareness Group of East Tennessee. We call it DSAG for short.
Right.
And currently I'm on the board as the treasurer.
Okay.
And
The money man.
yes.
Okay.
This coming Sunday is our buddy walk, the annual buddy walk.
Okay. Are you going to walk?
No,
No, you don't have to walk.
not this year. Last
Okay.
year and this year we're doing a drive-through because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But
How far is the walk?
it's more of a symbolic walk. It's we have, last number of years we've had it down at World's Fair Park,
Uh-huh.
and so we just walk the loop up by the amphitheater and back
Right.
down by the fountains, and it's more symbolic
I
than
understand.
we're not trying to
Racing.
do
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
So normally we say the public is invited to come on down and be part of the fun and the games and the dance and stuff, but this year it's drive-through, so just be aware of it.
Yeah, that's great. And it's going to be on Sunday.
Sunday from 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock at World's Fair Park.
And if they want to be a part of it, is there a website they go to
Yeah,
fill that out?
it's for the Down Syndrome Awareness Group of East Tennessee. It's dsagtn.org.
Mm-hmm.
dsagtn.org.
Okay.
And that's our official website. You can find out all sorts of fun
Right.
stuff.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, you like all this math and science stuff, right?
Yes.
So that makes you very smart. What do you want to do after you get out of school?
When I get out of school, I really want to sleep in because I'm more of a sleep in person.
What a great answer.
Funny.
That's the most honest answer ever. I love
You
it.
may be my hero. I'm retired now, and that's what I do every day is sleep in. Drives my wife crazy. Well, other than sleep in, what else would you like to accomplish?
I would like to go to college and maybe get a job.
Okay.
I want to work at Kroger. And
Okay.
at Kroger, I want to stock shelves.
Great. Okay. All right. Well, that's very good. That's very good. Tell me, do you, when you meet new people, do they have a lot of questions for you? Or do they ask your dad?
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Okay. And you answer them pretty well, pretty easily?
Yeah.
Right, right. I get a lot of questions too, so I just wondered, I still do. And well, even though I'm old and gray, I still get a lot of questions. I scare a lot of people for some reason. Especially young children get very scared of my arms. I don't know why. I don't grab them and shake them or anything, but for some reason they're afraid of the way my arms look. And so I have to explain to them that they're just regular arms. And I've raised a family with them. I think they're pretty nice. So I try. All right, well, what do we need to know to really appreciate Down Syndrome Awareness Month? What is the big theme that you want us to walk away with?
That individuals with Down syndrome are normal.
Okay.
They just have that extra chromosome.
Okay.
Down syndrome is also called trisomy 21,
Right.
trisomy 3 of the 21st chromosome.
Mm-hmm.
That happens at conception.
Right.
It is not a virus. It
Right.
is nothing like that. You can't catch it.
Right.
And when you have it, you can't be cured.
Right.
You have it, and that's it. It's part of your body.
And it stays with you forever.
It stays with
Right.
you forever.
Right.
Individuals with Down syndrome, there's a spectrum.
Right.
Some have higher intellectual capabilities, others not so much.
Right.
Others, some are very athletic, and some generally there's a low muscle tone.
Right.
There are some things that are common or more common to the bulk,
Uh-huh.
but low muscle tone, some facial features.
Uh-huh.
But individuals with Down syndrome, I've met a wonderful young lady a number of years ago at the Tennessee State Down syndrome convention. Lives independently, drives her own car,
Right.
has a job,
Right.
goes out to movies and restaurants with friends.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's modified. She and her dad learned which route to take to get to work the safest
Right.
way and to stay off the interstate as much as possible.
Right.
And Caroline loves to read.
Yes.
Reading is very important to our family.
Then you should like English. That's okay. I'm not hurt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She and one of my hopes early on was that she would be able to communicate with us.
Right.
We didn't know. But very early she started a simple sign language, a modified American Sign Language.
Right.
Just like we have our own words in English, when you're talking to your
Sure.
wife, you can say a phrase and she'll know exactly what it means, even though it
Right.
may not be grammatically correct.
Right.
So Caroline knows some sign language. You like what? Signing Time is the show?
Yeah. So Rachel Cohen has a daughter named Leah. She is deaf. She uses ASL
Uh-huh.
and uses sign language.
Okay. And you like to watch that?
I do.
And you understand her when she uses sign language?
I do.
That's great. That's great. I wish I had learned ASL, but I never have yet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really do it, so I guess it didn't seem very practical.
Well, there are some standard motions
Right.
that you don't need, and I cannot sign letters.
Right.
But
You can, though.
but they're normal.
Right. Right. Human.
They're human,
Perfectly human.
perfectly human,
As we all are.
and
And I think that's an important thing to remind everybody
Mhm.
that we're all perfectly human. I think you're a hero. I really like you, Caroline. You had a great personality, and I hope you have a long, blessed life. Thank you for dropping in on my show tonight. You want to say a word to your YouTube fans before we go away? You want to say something?
go ahead and say something.
Alright. I'm going to shout out some YouTubers that I want to say, Dude Perfect, you're the best. You're one of my favorite YouTubers.
Slow down.
Okay.
And also to you, Preston, you, and the other one are my two favorite YouTubers.
And now I'm your favorite YouTuber, right?
True.
There we go. Getting compliments, hard work. All right. Well, I'm really grateful for you to be on the show. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of Down Syndrome Awareness Month. I hope you enjoy the Buddy Walk, and thank you for being here. if you're out there watching the show right now, thank you for joining us. Please remember, we have a little contest going with Catalyst Sports. I have said, and I will stick to it, that if I get 1,000 viewers, subscribers, by May the 1st of next year, I will stop being a coward and I will go for a kayak trip. I will ride the kayak. I don't want to ride the kayak. I am not a floating device. I sink. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to ride the kayak if you will give me 1,000 subscribers. So when you watch this, please like the video. Please subscribe. Hit the little bell so you'll get notifications. And you'll get to meet even more people like Caroline. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.